everyone, this is Fyre Majickspell of New England, Pagans and Witches. And the music I have behind me tonight is Moon Goddess from New World Music. Medwin Goodall is the artist, musician. So if you like it, that's the CD I have playing, the music I have playing behind me. And what you see in front of me are some of the stones used in water magic. I was just asked about using snow for water magic after the video I posted about water magic and utilizing snow in water magic. So this is the time of the year that we have now entered Yule, and Yule begins the winter season. So when we think of Yule, we think of things such as ice and snow, sometimes rain, and all of those elements relate to water. So you can utilize what Mother Earth, what Father Sky, Mother Nature provides for you naturally to use in your magics. That's the way that I like to do things. I like to utilize what Mother Earth provides me instead of having to buy something that represents that energy. Not that I have anything against buying things. Obviously, I have a ton of crystals here, a bowl here, you know, a water bottle here, an essential oil holder here, goblet, candle holder. But then utilizing what Earth provides. Here is a shell. And here's another shell, you know. I have it here on top of the amethyst because that, again, is related to water magic. So these, I'm just showing you some elements that you can use in your water magic besides strictly using just water, right? There are essential oils that you can use. This is an essential oil blend I made a while ago that I use for water magic and healing. My goblet, obviously it's blue because it is related to water. And the vessel right here is purple, which is also a water magic element. And then again, I have the stones and crystals, gemstones in front of me. Right here is the dish I used outside to collect the snow that I collected earlier today. This is another one I have. This one is not the actual one. The other one is still outside collecting snow that I'm going to use tonight in our Yule ritual. But what I'm going to do with that snow, I'm going to utilize the bowl, the container. I'm going to put some crystals within it. Not necessarily these crystals, although I may use some of them. But I'm also going to add a few others. For Yule tonight, my husband and I are doing a prosperity ritual. So I am going to add some prosperity stones in here. So that as the snow melts, it's going to be charged with the energies of the crystals and gemstones I place within here. So when we use snow for magic, remember you can use it to melt and utilize that pure water energy, or you can utilize its form. You can make a snowball, right? And use that snowball to represent any stagnant, stuck, murky energy that has been within you lately, recently, lifetime ago, ancestral, karmic. Utilize it as stuck energy that you're trying to now release. And whether you've been trying to do that for a long time and haven't been able to, maybe you need another way of doing that. So snow is a great way to do it because you can actually visualize that snowball, right? You can utilize that snowball as stuck, stagnant energy. And you can visualize it and watch it melt and release that energy that you have been trying to let go, that you have been trying to release. So utilize that. Use that snowball. Or you can go out and get a chunk of ice and do the same thing. That chunk, utilize that chunk as a way of utilizing that stagnant, stuck energy that you want to melt and let flow, release and let go, right? You know, when we use water magic, we're dealing with healing, our health, our healing, our emotions, our cellular memory. We're utilizing the aura, the chakras, all of this energy that water relates to. You know, water utilizes the energies of the moon and Venus, those planets. So these are things that relate to healing, that relate to psychic insight, that relate to divination and intuition, that relate to the dream world and walk in the worlds, actually. You can utilize water to flow within and without, above and below. So these are the ways of utilizing nature's magic. Father Sky, Mother Earth, nature, and utilizing it for your benefit. What I like to do with the first snow, and this is what my husband and I did a few weeks ago when it first snowed here in our area, we utilized the first snow to drink it. So on our hike, we actually took in snow and cleansed ourselves with snow because we knew nothing had walked over it, had eliminated itself on it. There was no prior energy on that snow. So I don't usually recommend utilizing snow or ice that has been sitting there because you don't know what energies were there prior to you getting there. Right? So what you want to do is utilize the first snow. Or if it's in your backyard like ours is tonight, you can utilize the top part of it or put a vessel. Like I said, outside I have this bowl outside. You know, I have several bowls of different colors that I use when I do magic. You know, I have brown bowls, I have red bowls, I have clear bowls even. I have blue bowls, I have this white bowl to represent the snow that I'm using that's outside. But this is the exact one that I'm using that's outside, representation of the same one, the same family that I'm using. So tonight I'm going to do some prosperity magic for Yule. I'm going to add the crystals of prosperity within the container. I'm going to allow the snow that I've collected outside today to melt and to be charged with the energy of the crystals. And again, I have some essential oils here that I'm not going to put on my stones, but I am going to put a little bit of the snow aside, and I'll use another vessel to add a few drops of the essential oils that I have within it, and to add it to another vessel, actually a smaller, I think I'm going to use my clear bowl, and add the essential oils to it. And then I have, you know, a prosperity altar that we have, and I'm going to reactivate that crystal grid that I have going. I'm going to anoint my candle with the energies from the essential oil blend that I will add to the snow and the charged crystals with that water energy. I'm going to use that water from the essential oil blend and the charged crystals to anoint my candle that I'm going to use, to anoint the piece of paper that I'm going to use, and to also put upon the tarot cards, a little piece on each tarot card and the altar itself. What you can also use, you can use a spray bottle like a lot of people use for cleaning, and utilize that snow magic or ice magic, pure water magic. You can add essential oils and crystals into that vessel that you can use for spiritual cleansing. You can spray inside your home utilizing that spray bottle, especially if you can't use smoke because of health conditions, right? Or someone that lives with you you can't light smoke around, you know, like sage. That's a really billowy smoke that some people can't handle or tolerate because of health reasons or allergies. So, you know, you can use the power of water magic and add essential oils to it. Or if you can't use scent at all, just charge it with some crystals that you want to use to cleanse and purify your space, and utilize the spray bottle doing that. Each room, around your house, you can use it again for your candles, for your crystals, for your space. You can utilize it for yourself. All right, so utilize the things that nature's provide. Again, I like to use shells in my water magic. Here are some shells that I've collected. You can actually use this just besides an abalone shell. You can use this also for when you like to light different incenses inside. Of course, that's blending the energies of water energy and air energy. But you don't have to only use an abalone shell, okay? Use what nature provides you. and utilize those crystals that relate to the moon, that relate to Venus, that relate to water. Drink it in, right? Collect it. I always use this vessel to collect moon energy. This is the vessel I use, and I use the purple one to collect full moon and dark moon water. And I utilize that water that month. I don't let it go stagnant. So, you know, water is to flow through us, to flow around us. It's not to remain stagnant. So you don't want to collect it and not do anything with it. So this is the water from the moon phases of December. It's still somewhat full, halfway I think. But I do use it for cleansing, my tools for drinking in, and also I use it in my bath. I like to cleanse myself with moon water. So when I take a bath before ritual, I add that energy into it. I'll probably use the rest of this tonight because now we are at the end of December. And even with the candles, you know, I have a white candle here to represent the snow inside my purple and blue and violet and white container that I use in my water rituals. So I'm putting that in there. You don't have to use white, but I'm using Snow Magic tonight, so I am using a white candle for snow. You can use blue or gray too if you'd like, or even purple. So become creative. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me and I will get back to you. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope you can utilize the power of what nature provides you in your water magic, in your Yuletide energies. And again, if you have any other questions, just contact me. Again, this is Fyre Majickspell of New England Pagans and Witches. Blessed Yule, blessed water magic, and blessed be. Good night.